Hello everyone. Today's topic is Introduction to Cell, the unit of life. All living organisms have a complex body made up of a variety of body parts like bones, flesh, blood in animals, and leaves, flowers, fruits in plants. These may be very different from each other, yet they are all composed of tiny units called cells. What is a cell? The cell is the fundamental structural and functional unit of all living beings. It is the smallest part of the body of an organism which is capable of independent existence and of performing the essential functions of life. Now, every organ in our body, like the skin, brain, muscle, or even the bone, is composed of hundreds of thousands of such cells. Every cell has its own life. We know that all organisms, including ourselves, start life as a single cell called the egg. Cells are so small or microscopic that they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It was therefore natural that their existence could not be detected by us until we invented the magnifying aids in form of microscopes. The first microscope was constructed by Dutch scientist Antony van Leeuwenhoek. His microscope consisted of a single biconcave lens and was called simple microscope. Robert Hooke, an English scientist, developed a microscope by using two lenses for achieving greater magnification. Such microscopes were later known as compound microscopes. Robert Hooke examined a thin slice of cork under his microscope, and what he observed was that it was made of tiny box-like compartments piled up together. This reminded him of the rooms or cells of monks in a monastery, and so he said that the cork was made up of cells. How numerous are cells? Single-celled. Many small plants and animals are made up of just one single cell. Examples are bacteria, yeast, and amoeba. Few-celled. Some very small plants and animals are made up of few cells. Examples Spirogyra and Volvox. Multi-celled. Most plants and animals we see around us, including ourselves, are made up of billions and billions of cells. Examples man, mango, etc. How small are cells? Cells are very small and can be seen only with a microscope. Smallest cells are the bacteria, about 0.3 to 5 micrometer, red blood cells about 7 micrometer. Longest cells. Longest cells are the nerve cells. Largest cells are the bird's egg. Ostrich egg is the largest single cell of the living world today. What shape do the cells have? Circular and biconcave. Human red blood cells are circular and biconcave to pass through narrow capillaries and transport oxygen. Amoeboid. White blood cells or WBC are amoeboid in shape that can squeeze out through the capillary walls. Bean-shaped. Guard cells of stomatal pore in the leaves are bean-shaped to open and close for diffusion of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Let us discuss the cell theory. Cell theory was proposed by Matthias Schleiden, Theodor Schwann, and Rudolf Virchow. The cell theory states three major points. First, the cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. Second, the cell is the unit of function of all living things. Third, all cells arise from pre-existing cells. Now, what does the cell theory mean? Let's take two examples, a plant such as apple and an animal such as lizard. We come to the first point of cell theory, structural unit. Suppose if we take any part of the body of the lizard or the mango plant and examine it under the microscope, what we'll see? We'll see a cellular structure. So, we can say that cell is the smallest unit of structure of all living things. The second point, functional unit. Any function in the body of the lizard or in the apple plant is due to the activity in its cells. For example, the movement in the lizard is due to the contraction of the muscle cells. Similarly, in the apple plant, the function of photosynthesis occurs in the cells of leaves, the root cells absorb water from the soil and so on. So, we can say that cell is the unit of function of all living things. And the third point, all life starts as a single cell. The life of the lizard and the apple tree started as an egg and a seed respectively. The egg was a single cell produced by the cells of the ovary of the mother lizard, and similarly, the apple seed had an embryo which also started as a single cell in the ovary of the flowers of the parent apple tree. Therefore, we can say all cells arise from pre-existing cells. Let us now just quickly go through the different parts of the animal and plant cells. The living organelles are cell membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, lysosomes, centrosome, plastids, and nuclear membrane, nucleoli, chromatin fibers. The non-living organelles are cell wall, granules, vacuoles, and fat droplets. We'll be discussing each organelles in details in our next video. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching and listening.